Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome back. This is a paper, February, March 2021. Okay, you can see. And second variant, pure complete paper 1. So let's start. Question number 1, first 3 terms we need. So what is the basic formula? 5C0. We always put 2 brackets. And plus 5C1, we put 2 brackets, 5C2, 2 brackets, so on, so forth. In each first bracket, I will copy 1. In each second bracket, I will copy X. Make sure if this minus X, we'll put minus X. The power of the first value is 5 and 0, the difference of them, 5 minus 0. And second number's power is this number directly. Same, 5 minus 1, the difference is coming 5 minus 1, and 1 goes directly. 5 minus 2 and 2, I believe you got a point. And 1 to power 5 is 1, 1 to power 4 is 1, 1 to power 3 is whenever 1 involved, you can skip this term. You can avoid this term. No need to waste your time. I mean to say you can write 5C0 something x to power 0, 5C1 x to power 1, 5C2 is x to power 2 in the situation whenever 1 involved, not minus 1, 1. So 5C0 is 1 and something to power 0 is 1. Ultimately, I got a 1. 5C1 is 5 into x, so I get a 5x. 5C2 is 10, and I got a 10x to power 2. I hope so clear. These dots, if you put, okay, otherwise not compulsory. First 3 terms in the expansion of this. Now you see, I have seen here 1. So I will save my time. 6C0 negative 2x to power 0. 6C1 negative 2x to power 1. 6C2 negative 2x to power 2, so on, so forth. This is 1, something to power 1. Even the negative number also will become 1. 6C1 is 6 into negative 2x. 6C2 is 15, and here square of negative 2 give you positive 4. Don't write negative 4. Okay, and 1 negative 12x and 15, 60. So 60x to power 2. I hope so you got a point. Now, what is said next? Find the coefficient of x square in this and this. If you look at carefully, students, so this he got from the first part, you see, look at him, matching. So this and this, he's trying to multiply them. You can see, multiply them. So what I will do what? Basically, I will keep this one bracket open. The top value I will copy and I will paste here. And close bracket and times 2. Second value I'm going to copy. I'm pasting here. Okay. So I think student, this is clear. Now he's asking x square coefficient is our target. It means in the product. So why you waste your time? This multiply. Every time, no need to multiply. Just see terms involving x to power 2. I mean, if this multiply with this, I get 1. No need. This multiply with this, I get x. No need. Multiply with this, I get x squared. So this term multiply with this term, I will get. So make sure about a sign plus. I get 60 x to power 2. This x multiply with the 1, I get x. X time with the x, I get x squared. X time to x squared, I get x cubed. So this is better to multiply with them. So 5, this is becoming, I think this is a 60. Yes, this is coming negative 60. The last thing, this 10x square multiply with that, I get a plus 10x to power 2. So these values cancel out. But he said, give me coefficient. Some students stop here. They said 10x square is our answer. Wrong. You have to eliminate x square, coefficient of x square. So 10 is our final answer, and I believe you got a point. Question number 2, use a suitable substitution. Whenever you think there is some common part or resembling portion, so assume that value is equals to anything like k, p, t, whatever. Now you can ask one question, sir, can we take a whole thing like including power 2 like this? It is also correct. This is also correct. Okay, let's most students take the inner part, but I will take the whole, no problem. Both are okay. So I take this full as a k, it turned to be k negative 4 over k and minus 3. Now many students confuse, hey, what to do? So we have to, can you multiply k with their? Wrong. Some students try to do the same process. Wrong. What is a normal process? 5 over 3 plus 4 or 2. In this kind of question, 3 LCM because the numbers match. So this 5 copy. But under 2, nothing matching. So this 3 must multiply with that like this. So same process, I will take LCM, K LCM, KK match, negative 4 copy. But under this K, nothing. So this K will multiply. K times 2K gives us K square. K times 3 gives you negative 3K. Now I can multiply K there. It will finish automatically, and I write in order. Okay, after this, student, what is the next process? Next process is naturally, I can factorize 4 ones of 4. We have two options, 4 ones of 4 and 2 twos of 4. So 4 minus 1 give us 3. And make sure bigger number negative and smaller number positive. Okay, I'm from here, I can take k common, k minus 4. From here, nothing means plus 1. When nothing, so plus 1. So k minus 4 times 2k plus 1 is equals to 0. Whenever 0 is there, one time this is equal to 0. Naturally, either this will 0, that is why getting 0 answer, or maybe this equal to 0, that is why giving the 0 answer. So I get a both 1 by 1. I get a 4 from here. I got a negative 1 from here. Now I'm going to plug in both value back in this equation. So let's try to do it. And what is the question? Now 2x minus 3 whole square equals to 4, and 2x minus 3 whole square is equals to minus 1. Now, student, how to get rid of this power 2? Take a root of both sides. But as I take a root, plus minus is compulsory. Okay. And when it root of negative 1 is as a complex number, you will get an error. You're not, so it's here, no solution. Whereas here I have two options. One is 2x minus 3 equals to 2, positive 2, and 1 I get from here, negative 2. 3 will go there, and I get 5, and 2 divide, I get a 5 over 2. 3 will go there, I will get after subtract 2, I got a 1, so 2 divide half. I believe you got a point how I got these two answers. Next part, we will go, inshallah, is question number 3. Question number 3, what is that? Question number 3 we have, it says solve this equation. A problem sign has a no problem, problem is a tan. And tan basically what? Tan theta is equal to sine over cos. So this can create some issues. So best idea, first cross multiply. This will reduce the problem. Or maybe, okay, I do that method which most students try to do. So otherwise I can do easy way even, but I follow the way which students normally do. Okay, sine theta over cos theta. And here 2 sine theta. It has nothing under it. Same here, I'm writing sine theta over cos theta and negative 2 sine theta. I just mentioned here, then whenever one fraction and one without fraction comes. So this is a fraction here, no fraction. So this LCM will multiply with that, whereas 3 will not multiply with 5. So same story here. If I take LCM of upper part, so student, look at here, I make it a blue box brackets up and down. I believe you understood. This answer will come here and this answer will come here. So what is LCM of upper part is a cos theta. If cos same, so upper sign will copy. If this cos not matching under it, so cos will multiply. So 2 sine theta into cos theta. 1 minute, please. Okay. So I believe up till here, you understanding what is going on. So same is here, cos LCM, cos matching, so upper sign copy. Minus, but this cos here, nothing under it. So this cos will multiply. I get 2 sine theta into cos theta. Okay, now you know logically when 5 over 7 in main line, again 3 over 7. If denominator is matching, this denominator match with that, they will cancel and we get a 5 over 3. Same story here. This cos cancel out. Look, I cancel them and I get this over this. So I hope so you understood well how I got this kind of fraction. Okay, students, what is the next process? What is common from the numerator? Sine is common. Down, sine is common. I can take sine common. I get 1 plus 2 cos theta. Okay, and down also same, but with a negative sign. Make sure. 2 cos, sorry, not sine, is equal to 3. Okay, students, so what is the next? This is cancel out, cross multiply. I get a 1 plus 2 cos remain as it is, but this multiply with a 3. So 3 and 3 to the 6 into cos theta. This cos theta negative sign, so bring it here. And 6 will come and add 2. I get a 8 cos theta. This 1 will go and subtract. Out of 3, 1 gone, 2. So finally, I get a cos theta is equal to 1 over 4. Okay, students, after this, actually, I want to tell one more thing. I try to cancel them. This is also okay, but I think it is not preferable. The preferable is what I'm doing that one. So because sometime we will miss one answer for this technique. Anyway, cross multiply. What I've done, not wrong even, but in this way we will miss one answer. Actually, that's not coming in our range, but still I'll show you. 3 times 2 sine, and this into, so we got a 6. So this, this will go there, or you can bring this on the other side. Out of 3, 1 gone. So we got what? 2 sine theta. This 2 positive goes there, and negative 6, negative 2 become negative 8. So 0 writing here or 0 other side, not a big issue. What is common from then? Sine, 2 sine common, which I taken before common, now take again. Here 1 minus 4 cos theta. Now we can say, students, either this part equals to 0 or this part equal to 0. And I believe you got my point. Okay, students. So I'm getting 2 sine theta is equals to 0, one option. 1 minus 4, 1 minus 4 cos theta is equal to 0, second option. So this option, I get a same here. If I look at here, if this one goes, look, I'll show even this step, I'll show even. If I bring this other side, I got 1 equal to 4 cos theta, and 4 divided, I get a same answer. You see, not a big effect. 2 will go there, I get a sine theta is equal to 0. So sine is 0 where? For your knowledge, sine 0 is 0. sine 180 is 0. And above and below, sine 90 is +1 and sine 270 is -1. Extra knowledge, if we have a 0 here, we will get 0 and 180. Sorry, this 0 and 180. If we have a +1 here, we get a 90 answer. If we have -1 here, we get a 270 answer. But now we're getting two answers, 0 and 180 degree. And according to demand, he did not put equal sign. He said theta is not like this, not like this. There's no equal sign. So this is a without equal sign. I mean, like this and like this. So it means both are out of the range, out of the range. Okay, so we cannot take these. That is why I skipped before. So cos inverse, I just given extra knowledge. Sometime in when you will go in grade 12, this kind of thing will affect the question. That is why I'm showing this process to you. When I take a cos inverse, before I talk a cos inverse, cos positive in first and fourth quadrant, this is out of the range, and I'll put a cross here. This I need. When I take a cos inverse and I write here alpha because of principal angle, and alpha is becoming what? 75.5. So this 75.5 and this 75.5. So we have one answer only. So bring back theta. So theta is equal to 75.5. This is my final answer. Question number 4. He's saying this curve equation is a line equation, sorry, because no power of x means 1. And when power 2 is called curve, he said, mentioned, and he said k is a constant. Find certain values of k for which the line and curve has a two distinct point. You know, we have a three conditions. I show you this condition number 1, and I always, when I make this kind of question comes, I just explain my student all three options. So option number 1, students, what is happening? This is a tangent, and this is, you know, top value is, and third, you know, this is a way. Here we have a no solution, so b squared minus 4ac is called discriminant less than 0. Here touching, so touching or tangent word he can write, so b4 minus 4ac equals to 0. Here he can say two distinct roots, so b squared minus 4ac bigger than 0. And now you see this, he said two distinct roots, so I will take a third option. But what steps are there? Step number 1, put y equals to y. Number 2 step, make quadratic equation in order, quadratic equation. Number 3, get ABC values. Number 4, apply discriminant. So discriminant bigger than 0 or whatever situation. So let's try. So this value of whole y value coming here, or put y and y equals to each other. So students, what I get, x to power 2 plus kx plus 6 equals to 3x plus k. Bring all left-hand side. Please don't do in hurry and don't do shortcuts. Chance of mistake. This will come here, negative 3x. Now I'm writing plus 6. K will come here and become minus k. This x square alone, and this is a from here, single x common, I get a k minus 3. No need to take common, leave this as it is, whole as it is. What is value of A? A value is 1. What is the value of B? B value is k minus 3. Please don't take x. Some students have a habit of taking x. So now I'm writing the discriminant. So b squared minus 4ac bigger than 0. I hope so you got my point. Okay. All right. Bigger than 0. Okay. Now, student, what is the technique? What is the technique? So apply the, plug in all the values. B squared minus 4, A is 1, C, K, 6 minus K, and bigger than 0. Okay. Now I will expand power 2. And what is the way of expanding? First term square negative 2 into first term, second term. Please make sure this negative will come here only. Some students try to include the negative 3. Not wrong, but chance of mistake is there. K comes here and 3. Don't write minus 3 now. 3. And there's a negative 4 multiply inside. I got negative 24 and plus 4k. Okay. Now, student, I got a k squared negative 6k plus 9 minus 24 plus 4k bigger than 0. Reorder. So this and this will give us negative 10k. Okay, and this negative 10k, sorry, this is a negative 2k, not negative 10, because negative 6 and positive 4. And this is giving us, if you subtract negative 15, I think okay. Now, 15 ones are 15. We have many ways to get 15. 5 threes are 15, but 5 and 3 will help us to get 2. So bigger number, negative, 5k negative, and 3k positive. I think you understood. So here, k common, I get a k minus 5. Here, 3 common, I get a k minus 5 once again. I got a k minus 5 and k plus 3 is bigger than 0. Now I would make always bell shape. This, parabolic shape, this diagram, if you don't make, no problem. But if you read from here and this mouth is open, it's called bigger. Bigger means above. Above means this part of curve, this part of curve, this part of curve. If we're moving along this curve, so x value will naturally go this way. If we move this part of curve, students, so x will go this part of curve. I hope so clear. This is how to read it. Put this equal to 0, I got a positive 5, I'm writing here. Put this equal to 0, I got negative 3, I'm putting here. And what this arrow is saying? This is saying less than negative 3. And what this arrow is saying? More than 5. And I believe the point is very, very clear. Question number 5. Yes, these are the graph f of x. As you can see, solid, this with the solid line is given clearly. Graph broken line is clear, is transformed. Okay, so this is shifting there. This is shifting there. And describe fully two single transmission, which f has been combined to give you resulting transformation. Okay. So let's students see how we can do this kind of question. Okay, one, you are feeling that this is, you see this one. Okay, some student, what they do mistake, I just show you the mistake. If they think this diagram is move 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 along x-axis, okay? And they think 1, 2, they think this 4-2 motion, but this is wrong. Why wrong? Why is wrong? Because the point of the object and image are meeting. You know, if the object is, this diagram is on x-axis, because is and x-axis is our stretching line, I mean, with respect to, okay? So then a point is on x-axis, 0 distance, 0 into any scale factor becomes 0. So it will move like this. I think you got my point, okay? But make sure it means that it is impossible to they will meet, 2 points will meet in one. It is impossible. So this is possibility wrong. Then what is the right possibility? The right possibility is that this is right possibility. Okay, I show you once again. If it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, so it moving right side 4, right side 4, and you know it very well. It is called translation. By 4-0. I have seen some students write horizontal translation by 4. When you write 4-0, it is understood as a horizontal. No need to write word horizontal here. There's a 1. Second, now if you check it, what is a, this is a, look at here. The value of x is 6 here. The value of x is 6 here. So this, you see, the x values are not changing for the both points. X value 4 here, and this x value 4 here. You see, x values are not changing. So you can say that x value is not changing, but y values change. Y is 2 here, and it become y6. I think you got my point. So repeat my words. This is 6, so it move on 6, and this is a 2. It means 6 divided by 2, we get a 3. So 3 times. So I can say that Not even this, even you can see this also. This on the level of 1, this on the level of 3. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Or we can say that this is how much distance from invariant line, x-axis 1. 1 into 3 become 3 count. 1, 2, 3. This is a 2, and 2 into 3 got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can say, students, what is this going on? Number 2, stretch stretch parallel to y-axis because x values are not changing. Scale factor what? 3. I hope so you got my point. And then it can reach there. So I hope so this is part is clear, and let's go for the next one. He said state y in terms of fx. So equation for the broken line. So we have to express all these things in equation. So normally equation is this. So y is equal to f of x is a parent equation, or you can say mother equation. So now if this okay, for hold on, this 3 is multiplying. So 3 is multiplying here, and second number, this 4. Do you know, students, when x minus a and plus b, this is called horizontal, this is called vertical. Okay, make sure one thing, I want to tell you one thing. This negative is a fixed sign. This negative is a fixed for formula. So this a is we can say is moving right, so 4. So x minus 4. This is for translation, and this 3 is for stretching. You know, student, outside multiplying is called y-axis stretching, and inside multiplying with x is called x-axis. This is a y-axis, and this inside is x-axis. Make sure this remains same 3, and this become reciprocal 1 by 3 if it come in the bracket. As a quick revision, I hope so you got a point. Question number 6, we have given here dy over dx 6 over 3. I'm writing, but you will save your time in exam. Don't need to rewrite this equation. You can apply operation directly. He's saying this point, this is a derivative, a lies on the curve. Okay, done. Point A, move along the curve, and A, at A, the y coordinate, suppose I just give an idea so you can understand. This is equation, just sake of understanding. Okay, what is x here? Let's say it has x value, it has y value. So example, I'll just give example to you. This point, x is 1, y 3. When it moving here, reach at this point, x is 3 and y, or x is 4 and y is 1. It can be. You see, students, so as I move along the curve, so x values are changing, y values are changing. But with respect to time is called rate. So whenever he say here, the y coordinate of point increasing at 3 units per second, 3 units per second. Second is called time, and units stand for x and y. So I think I can guess from here, this is given y. You see, this is a y. Okay, wait a minute, students. So this is y. Okay, so this is a y. So I can find easily this data is I will use. Okay, I can get from here dy over dt is given 3 units per second. And he said find the rate of increase at a, but what rate of increase of x? So dx over dt our target, but at a this one. So this 3a will plug in first of all here. Why? I will tell you. So dy over dx, I'm getting, if I plug in 1 there, 3 ones are 3. 3 minus 2 become 1. 1 to power 3 is 1. So 6, I get it. But what is my target? This one. What is the target? I use chain rule, because whenever you can ask how we know apply chain rule. When more than 2 variable involved, look at here in this equation, x, y, and t involved. When more than 2 variable involved, we always use chain rule. What is using technique? We can use in many ways. So what is the target? Right, left-hand side. Right, two fractions always. This comes in first numerator. This goes in second denominator. And here will come same. And that is the third variable I did not touch. That dy and dy will come. If I cut it, I get the same back. I think you got my point. Now, students, I'm going to plug in this dx by dy, but this dy by dx. It means if I flip left-hand side, it will flip right-hand side. It has nothing under 6, so 1. If I flip, it become 1 over 6. So this 1 by 6 is coming here, and this dy by dt coming from there. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got a point, and Alhamdulillah, half unit per second is our answer. Question number next, equation of curve. Student oftenly ask one kind of question, especially. We have, let me tell you one thing. In whole syllabus of ASA2, we have a 3 kind of equations he can ask you. Equation of tangent, if he can ask you, number 1 idea. Equation of the normal, he can ask you. Or equation of the curve, he can ask you. Whenever these 2 things asked, we can get it only by differentiation. Only by differentiation. So there's no other way. And if we ask you this one, so we will get only by integration. Integration. I hope so got my point. So let's start. And basically, when you have a y, you differentiate, you get a dy over dx. This is called differentiation. And when I want to go back, this is called reverse process is integration. So let's start. Okay, so this equation completely, I will copy from here, and point is 1 minus 3. Point is 1 minus 3. Okay, let's complete. You are on this level, and we need this y back. So I just write one statement, integrating both sides. No needful word is enough. And when we integrate this, we get directly y without any hesitation. I'm writing y. But right inside, you know, I will write, and this function will come inside, but can I integrate directly? No way. I am bound, so same way for differentiation and integration. If it's available in denominator, we have to bring it up. And I believe you got the point very clear. Now, student, what is the basic method of integration? Increase the power by 1. Increasing mean if I add 1, I get minus 2. So increase the power negative, this one, and same here down. But many students forget the base derivative. What is the base differentiation? This is 0 and this becomes 3. So 3 plus 0, 3. So 3 must write under it. Many students I have observed many times, they miss this 3. I hope so will not miss. 3 to the 6 and 6 cancel out. And I get finally, and don't leave power negative. Okay, for your knowledge, I have a 5 by minus 1. Okay, down 1, you can finish. So this minus can come up, no problem. Because basically negative 3 by 2 in the middle, 3 up by negative 2 down, or minus 3 and 2 down, all are same. So that is why this minus sign go up and down, so no effect will come. So this minus I'm writing here, and 1 and 3x. You can ask me, sir, can we leave negative sign? No issue at all. If you leave negative sign, even no problem at all. Now I'm putting the values, and what the values? X is 1, y minus 3. Minus 3 is equals to minus 1 over, when I plug in 1 here, 3 ones are 3, minus 2, 1, whole square 1. So I got negative 1 equal to here, negative 3 equal to this one goes there, and I get ultimately negative 2. Plug in back in equation number 1, so put in 1. This is not compulsory to write like this, but it's good to show to examiner this way. I hope so you got a point clear, and we have done this question number 5. Okay, so student, I think question number 6 maybe. Yes, I think question number 6. Yes, now 7 is coming. Okay, so I think this part is done. So let's go for question number 7. What a question is given. Please don't miss these domain values. These are very important in any question. He give conditions. These conditions are very important. Some students don't give attentions to it. This is very important. What this means, students, I just show you. This is a -1. This is a 0. This is a +1. This is a -2, -3. So from here, including -1 and going backwards, these are x values. And what about the down one? He's starting from -1, same number, but this time he is not going left side. He is going, filling means is -1 include. Okay. So this is a very important. Keep your eye on these conditions because maybe your answers can be affected with this domain. Come back. He's saying completing square. You see, so I'm writing completing square. And what is the technique? You know it very well, but I repeat, we need here +1. We need here +1. Must. If we have a +1, alhamdulillah. Otherwise, if I have a 2 or 3 or 4, I must take common. Even -2, I must take common. Negative even. Anyway, I take first step, no need to do common. Copy first 2 terms and copy last term. What is the half of this x coefficient? X coefficient half becomes 1. Take square of this number, you got a 1. So this square 1 time add and 1 time subtract because they cancel out. So no effect will come on the question. And these 3 terms will combine. How to combine? This under power 2, whatever comes here, under power 2, whatever comes here. And what this sign beside of 2 will come down. Plus, so plus. If minus, so minus. -1 square, don't think so negative inside is negative outside. So -1 plus 3 will give us +2. So I have done completing square, 2 marks for it because 1 mark is for the range. And you know when to do range, so must you will make a parabolic curve. Reason because power 2. This under power 2, whatever plug-in is equals to 0, we got a -1. Okay, it means this is a domain. That is the reason he said that. -1, and he said function of f less than. So -1, -2, -3 onwards. And it means I have this part of parabola, not right side. So it means my curve will go this way. You can you see these arrows? If I go this way, so y will go up. So y will you go up from starting from where? Where that number is, this number outside is called y value. And if you don't agree with this, do one favor. This value 1 is plug in this equation. -1 plus 1, 0 square 0 plus 2. So 2 values y. So starting the y value starting from 2 and going up. So range is so simple, is bigger than equals to 2, or you write, this is a correct answer, or you write y is bigger than equal to 2. So no problem at all. Okay, B part is what he's saying, F inverse, F inverse. So first of all, I will copy. But one mistake student doing, if we try from here to find inverse, that is impossible. Reason, because there are 2 x's and both have different powers. If you try to common out and try to make a 1x is impossible. But it's the same question, but shape change is called completing square. So I will not use the other one. I will use this one. Logic in this, we have only single x. So that is why I am copying this equation from here. I observe as a teacher when I do correction, so some students try to use the top equation. Okay, I said many times it is impossible. You can't use without completing square. So let's start. Step number 1, I will remove function right y. Step number 2, try to make an x subject, so 2 will go there. I get y minus 2. Next step, I have to eliminate this power 2 to take a root of the both side. When I take a root of the both side, I will get a plus and minus. You know it very well. I get a y minus 2 root and plus minus 1, and here I got x plus 1. 1 goes there, it become -1. I hope so. Up till here, no confusion. I got X subject, but switch because I need left-hand side. Interchange. When I do interchange, X become Y and Y become X. Now, student, when I interchange, this is a problem we have. So this is called F inverse, but I must write here any one sign here. Where? I'll show you once again. Here, I can't put two signs because you see this diagram? This diagram is helping you, but let me tell you the way. If you have a right part of curve, we always put plus. If you have a left part of curve, we will put here always negative sign. Okay, because positive is for increasing, negative is for decreasing. So that is why I will plug in not plus and minus, I will plug in negative because curve is going this way. There's a logic behind it. Anyway, so this is my answer finally. Now next part. What is he saying? You know, what is the basic technique, students? This function will go in G. So first of all, I will copy G function, and that is a 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Then remove, student, every x value, put a bracket. Look at here, for x, I bracket, for x, bracket. And left-hand side, I will write the function name, which is f of x. Whereas right-hand side here, I will write function's value. This is called function name. This is called function value. So x plus 1 whole square plus 2. I believe you got a point. I observe as a teacher, some students miss this +1. Please be careful. Okay, this whole thing equals 13. I write 13 and 2 in the bracket. 2 multiply with this, I get a 2x plus 1 whole square. 2 2s are 4, I get a 4. Make sure this one, you can't multiply with 1 even. Okay, I think this clear. 2x plus 1. Some students try to expand, this become 5. And 5 will go there. I get a 13 minus 5, and this 2 will divide after subtracting. And I got x plus 1 is equals to what, students? So this is a 8 by 2, 4. I get it. Take a root of both sides. Some students write only 2, no, plus and minus 2. And 1, I got x plus 1 is equals to positive 2. 1, I get negative 2. Here I get, students, what? I get 1. Here I get negative 3. But I said before, this is ignore or out of domain. And this is my answer. You ask why, sir? Because check it back. Wait a minute. This is, yeah. And you can see this one because it is not coming in this one. I think you got my point. You see, x value is less than -1. You can ask one question to me. So why you are considering the function f? Why not you considering g, sir? Okay, there's a very important question we have. Why we are considering the domain of f? Why not considering the domain of g? So this is a question generally. Okay, so what is the answer for it? Answer for it is very simple. Whenever you plug in inner function, look at it, I tell you, this is called inner function. This is called outer function. Let me tell you, this is called inner. This is called outer. So when you put in function, out function, so actually the domain of domain of the composite function is domain of inner function. Repeat my words. Domain of the composite function is actually domain of the inner function, and range of the composite function is actually range of the outer function. Repeat my words, is a very important and technical point. Domain of the composite, whole function is actually domain of the inside function. That is why I taken fx, and range of the whole function is actually range of the outer function. So I believe you got my point, and that is why we got right answer. I hope so. This point is very technical and you understand, inshallah. Question number 8, ABC mentioned. I suggest every time, whenever question of circles come, please sketch. and not even sketch, close to accurate, close to accurate. Okay, for example, when I will make it, just make a rough. First of all, make your habit of rough. And you see this rough with the pencil, 7 1 7 1. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 1 here. A. B 7 9. So 1 2 7 here and 9 up, exactly up, exactly up, because X values are matching. Okay, C 1 9. So it means 1 and 9 up. Okay, it exactly the level of B. Okay, I got it. It means B is here. I will shift here, and C is here. And now circle is passing through. And can you see, students? This is going straight up. This is straight. Is this 90 degree? Oh, yes. So you see, diagram is helping a lot. And before I start, I tell you a property of circle. Whenever we done in O levels, and we have this is diameter, and this is a center of circle O or C. So if or D, because C is used, okay, D is center of circle. And if I meet on one corner point, not even this, for example, I meet here. So this is a 90 degree. If 100%, this is a diameter. 100%, the midpoint of this and this is center of circle. So this bad technique I will apply, and that is why now I'm applying this kind of circle technique, or sorry, this kind of circle. So first of all, I draw a circle. This diagram is just for you, no need for examiner. So this is A, and I'm writing 7 1, and exactly here. Wait a minute. Okay, and this is diameter other corner C. This is 1 9, and same height is here, is B coordinate 7 9, and this is coming exactly down, is 90 degree, and this is D coordinate center. And now I'm showing you black color, 7 1 7 1. So this is a way, this is not a compulsory to show to examiner, just sake of you and to understanding. This x-axis, this y-axis. If you make it, good. If you don't make it, no problem at all. Okay, this property is very clear. We can do this question, another technique even, but it's too lengthy. But this way is very easy, and other way is very lengthy. I can give an idea, okay? And now, as I mentioned, now thing is that your diagram is evidence for the working, for the your concept, okay? Or you can thing is that equation of what is technique, you can give the evidence by just saying that um, you can say what wording here, because we have to convince that why I'm finding the midpoint, what is the logic behind it, okay, students? So we can say that as, and logically, I said one thing, this is if you 90 degree, this is called hypotenuse, and this is called opposite adjacent, anyone, okay? And this kind of question we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem same, this length square plus this length square equal to this length square. This is another evidence to show, okay? I mean, you can say that as AC square, I mean hypotenuse square equal to AB square plus BA square. This length plus equal to this length plus this, another technique, okay? You can say that. Or you can say what? As clear from diagram, as clear from diagram what? That a diagram at B, we have right angle. And angle and yeah, you can say that semicircle Yes. And try, we can say what is called a right angle. Yes, is a right angle triangle. Triangle in a semicircle. So semicircle, triangle in a semicircle, or we could say semicircle. What the technical word used normally? Semicircle. mm, yes, is an yeah, and in semicircle, triangle is always right angle triangle. Okay, this is enough adding. So D is midpoint of A and C. I'm finding now midpoint formula. Everyone knows x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So x1 7 plus 1 or 1 plus 7 and 9 and plus 1. So or 1 plus 9, no problem. I got there's a 4 and I got here 5. So D coordinate is coming 4, 5. How to find out the radius now? The distance between AD or DC or DB, no issue at all. I use A, 7, 1. So radius is becoming the distance, and y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. This is a 4, so 16, 16, and this is a 9, so I got a 25, and 25 root is a 5. And what is the basic formula of a circle? X minus a whole square and y minus b whole square equal to r square. And this a and b representing circle center. So x minus 4 and y minus 5, and this is a 5 coming here. You write 5 square or 25, no problem. I hope so. You got a point. Second concept, if you want to know it, that just a knowledge for you. Okay, whenever, yeah, that option is this, which I'm going to explain you. This ultimate solution. Like sometime this not 90-degree. Trigram is like diagram is a triangle is not a right angle triangle. Triangle can be like this even. Then what? Then is no more right angle. Okay. Then what is that technique? Then this technique will help us. A, B, C. Let me make it A, B, C. Students, this A, B. I will join them. It's called chord. And I take a scale and draw a perpendicular bisector. This is called first perpendicular bisector. This is a midpoint and 90-degree, and you know it how to find. And this is a second point, students. This is a second point C. Let's say C here. And take a scale, and I'm showing you this is a second perpendicular bisector. I'm drawing a black color. Okay. And students, what is the basic criteria? This is a midpoint and 90-degree. And this is a second perpendicular. And where the meet, always a center of circle, the rule. So you will find one perpendicular bisector, find second, and solve them simultaneously. This is ultimate method. If you want to apply here, inshallah, you'll see you got the same D coordinate 4 and 5. Okay, so upper method, it can work in few situations, but this method can work always when 3 points given on the circle, 3 points given on circle edge, on circle. I think you got a point, is extra knowledge. So let's proceed for the next question. Okay, he's saying equation of tangent at B. So how to get equation of tangent at B? At B is this. So this diagram, okay, students, I just take it, although this diagram is not compulsory, but if you take it, no issue at all. I think I should take this part only. I take this part only. Copy and paste. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm pasting up because space is enough here available. How to make it, students? What is a tangent he talked about? Take a scale and draw a line which is here. I think the rest part will disturb us, so I will erase this black line as a tangent. Okay, student, let me erase every other thing. Okay. Student, basically, what is the rule? When I join the B coordinate with this one, there's always 90 degree. There's always 90 degree. And basically, you know, if I find, and what is center 4, 5? Let me check 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5. So if I find the gradient of what is my target equation of tangent, tangent is my target. What is the technique? I will find the gradient of the radius. Sorry, yeah, radius, correct. Radius is this. And how to find y2 minus y1? So 9 minus 5 over x2 minus x1, 7 minus 4. I got 4/3 grade of the radius. And what is the grade of tangent? T for tangent, black line, is negative reciprocal. Now I can find tangent using B and this over, and y minus y1 equals to m times 2x minus x1. Y1 is 9, m is minus 3/4, and now C here 7. 4 multiplies there is like avoid the mistake of fraction. So minus 3 multiply inside 21. And sorry, this mistake, 9 4 the 36. So 4y is equals to minus 36, 3x, and this add there, and I get a plus 57. Equation of the tangent is okay. I hope so. You got a point, and let's go for next question. Question number 9, we have first term of the progression is cos. Read and write. And make sure this condition, what he said, first quadrant. If you know it, 0 to pi by 2. So this first quadrant, we have to stay inside. For the case where progression is geometric, sum of infinity given this. So, you know, best way, read and write. All right. Fine. Show that second term is this. So second term, how to get students second term formula A r to power n minus 1. I have to put n2 in means t2 is equals to this coming here. So cos theta. Okay, I'm keeping it as it is. R, but problem, I do have R. Oh, no. So how to get R? Why given this connection? So it is means some reason. So what is infinity, student? A over 1 minus R. And this I'm copying. A is cos theta. I'm copying. So cross multiply. It multiplies there. It goes there. R squared goes there. 1 goes, oh, sorry, this cos squared goes on the other side. So this value is coming in the place of R. And R, 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 you write or not, no problem. And if you see, we have to show this connection, but this is sine square. What is the 1 minus cos square equals sine square? You know basic formula of that one trigonometry. I'm writing here sine square theta. So second term, proved. So notice the next part, students. The sum of the first 12 terms. Using this one, give answer for SF, okay? He did not talk about what AP or GP, but because previous part is GP, so I'll go this GP. Formula of GP, because R value is R value. If you don't know, we can plug in this theta in this. Now, some students getting issues how to type this in calculator. There are two techniques. Find cos pi by 3, or you can type bracket open cos, bracket open pi by 3, close, again close, and power 2. This way of typing is better. Okay, and second number, you must know, make convert calculator in radian mode. Make sure. And cos pi by 3 is actually half. So half square equal 1 by 4. And 1 minus 1/4 give you 3 by 4. And root of this is coming with a root 3 over 4. Or 2 even, no problem. I believe you got a point and I got the radius. And what is the formula? Which is if you check it, root 3 divided by 2, it is actually 0.8666, which is a less than 1. So I'll use formula A1 minus R to power N over 1 minus R. If R is bigger, so they will change the place. Both R will come before and both 1 will go later. Now plug in 12, every n by 12. As 12, and first term we don't know, cos theta. Let cos theta, it means cos theta. So cos by 3. It is giving us half outside 1 minus power 12. In here, I'm writing root 3 by 2 and 1 minus root 3 by 2. And let's try to type this in calculator and wait a minute. I check 0.5 into 1 minus bracket open root 3 divided by 2 close bracket power 12. Type it carefully, students, because I think if you type some wrong values, wrong way, you get a wrong answer. Okay. And 1 minute, please. Let me check. 0.75. Oh, I think I did some mistake. Hold on. Let me check. R value is okay. I just check once again. If I type 1 minus, what is the cause? Once again, I check. Maybe typing mistake. 1 minus this, take a root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. And root 3 by 2 is 0.866. Let me check if R values. Okay, use 1 minus cos square, no mistake here. And 1 root 3 by 2. Yes, student, I found the mistake. Actually, student, what is the problem here? This is if you see here, this is a R, not R square. So that is why this mistake R, this R. So that is why I kept it here. So there's no mistake here. Mistake is here. This power 2 I have to eliminate. So it means R is 3 by 4, which is less than 1. R is, this is okay. So that is why I have to plug in here 3 over 4. I hope so you got a point. Yeah. And now if one more thing, we can write even this as a sine square also if you want, but not here. Okay, even here, even no problem. Student, okay? This extra. Okay, sometime easy things not clicking in mind. Anyway, if I type in calculator, 1.937 is our answer finally. So 4, because he said that 4SF. So please keep your eye on the target. Part number next, for case when the progression is arithmetic, first 2 terms are this and this. So first term is cos. How to find common difference? Second term minus first term. Second term is this, first term is that. So it means cos theta into sine square theta minus cos theta. So common difference, if I take common out cos, okay, but he said that use this one. So if I plug in all or I just do some work, I think I can plug in directly even, no problem at all. If I take negative cos common, I get a 1 minus sine square. Okay, maybe student will get issue in this working. I take cos only common, sine square theta minus 1. And if I take negative common from here, so it becomes negative cos theta and 1 minus sine. I think now you feel easy. And this is actually equal to cos square So cos into cos, although this whole working is no need to do it, just doing simplification. Cos cube theta. Now I plug in cos, and how to type in calculator. This is a way of typing. And here I plug in pi by 3. So student, I think you're understanding. You can plug in directly even, no issue at all. The chance of mistake, only to avoid that mistake, I have done this way. Anyway, so I get it 8, 1 by 8, and negative outside. Done. There's a D part is done, and cos theta. What is A value? What is A value, student? I plug in same here, and you know it very well. Cos pi by 3 is giving you half. You're looking for 85th term. Some student in a hurry say think the sum, no sum, there's a term. Term formula of AP is n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I replace every n by 85. T85 equals to 85 over 2, 2 times 2a, which is a half, and plus 85 minus 1 into negative 1 over 8. So if just, I think, matter of typing, when I type in calculator, I get sharp 10 T85. I hope so clear. Let's go for next plan. Next question number 10. And what question number 10 says? Diagram shows a sector ABC. Okay, it means a big sector, you can see, a big sector. Okay. So I think best idea if you make it and you make separate. Okay. And A letter, B letter, C letter. This is radius A. Okay. So this diagram, if you make separate, so this sector given here. What a question is asking for. He's saying AD and AE. So this RK. So triangle I make as. So KA and KA. A letter, D letter, E letter. Okay. You know, this topic will become easy if you make extra diagrams. Extra diagram will help you a lot. Okay, done. What a question is saying, K value is less than 1. This condition is very, very important. As I said, these conditions, you know, small writings sometime make a big work. So that is why be careful about these connections, these links. Okay, he said that DE, this line dividing the sector into 2 regions which are equal in area. So I can say that this area A1, this area A2, they are equals to each other. So let's see how we can do this kind of question. Wait a minute. Oh, student, one mistake here. Yeah, I just check in calculator. This is not 10, negative 10. Okay, I hope so you got a point. Okay, student. So let's go for this part. And yes, what is technique? He said equal areas. Can I say, student, I have 2 options. One option is that how to get this lower portion from sector area, big one, subtract this triangle area. I repeat my words. This triangle area eliminate from the big sector, I get a A2. So A2 sector, can I say this A2 sector is equal, or I can say A2 sector is a half of the whole. Why not? Area of A2 is equal to half of the area of sector. There's another technique of area of sector. This technique is, I think, easy as compared to the first technique. If I try to make them equal, okay, for that reason, almost same story, no problem. How to get A2? For that A2, I will subtract. How to get A2? Sector minus, look, I show you. Sector minus triangle. Okay, and equals to half times 2 sector. Okay, let's check again. Sector minus triangle, you get A2 is equal to half the sector. Okay, why not I make it easy and bring this triangle on the other side and have sector come on this side. In this way, I will get the question easy. And you know, sector plus half time to sector. And you know, 1 plus because here 1. So 1 plus half give you 3 by 2 sectors. 3 by 2 times 2 area of sector equals to triangle. And what is a sector formula? Half r square theta. Here half AB sine theta. So this has become 3/4 of radius. Radius of sector is what? A. So here I'm writing A square. Theta is theta, theta, theta. He's given here BSC. Wait, let me check. BSC, yeah, pi by 6. So I'm writing here pi by 6. Half, what is the radius? What is the length? KA, KA. So both lengths are KA and KA. KA into KA into sine of pi by 6. Okay, student, this is a 3 cancel, 3 2s are, 2 4s are 8. I get 1 by 8, a square times 2 pi. And what is a sine? You check it in calculator, make sure radian, sine pi by 6 is half. I got a 1 over 4, k square, a square. A square cancel out. And after this, if you look at carefully, so this 4 will multiply there, and we got a 4 pi, or we can say this half pi. Half pi equal to k square, and you take a root of half pi. So student, it is coming half pi. Oh, sorry, wait a minute, please. 4 was a 4. I did some mistake, or what? 2 4s are 8. And wait a minute, let me check. 1 over 4 k squared, correct. And 3/4. Hold on. Sorry, this is a plus. Comes here, become minus. So it means this is a minus. And this I get a, when I do minus here, students, it is coming half. So if this is coming half, this cancel out. I think you understand. Okay, so this is a half. And here I got it pi by 6. So I got a what? Pi by 12 times 2a square. A square cancel, and I got this 4 goes there. I got a pi by so half, and 2 2s are 4. Sorry, this is 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. So 24. Yes, this is a 24. So I get a 6. If I take a root of that, so root of the pi by 6. And k value is coming. Let me check. 0, pi by 6, 0.7236. So make sure this comes here, become negative. And from 1 subtract half, you got this one. Okay. Diagrammatically, maybe you understand better. That is why I show diagrammatic way. And he said 4SF. Okay. Which is less than 1, and we got a correct answer. Part number B, in a general case, this is called specific case when you use pi by 6. But he said, no, this time don't use pi by 6, use theta. And it is given that this connection is given that, and this condition is also given, and we need to find possible values of k. So same story, student, I will take it. I will not waste your time, and I take this equation same. Okay, yeah, this equation I will copy. I will write the as we know. And we paste here. Okay, now students, I'm going to do what is this 1/4 of r squared theta. And what is this AB? You know, AB is, if you go back, check KA, 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 and KA. So AB, KA, and KA. Wait a minute, I missed, I think. This I missed, I think. So hold on. Yeah, radius is okay. Okay, I plug in a radius later on. Okay, I will plug in here radius as well, a. And Ka sine theta. So I got a 1 over 4 a square theta and 1 over 2 k square a square sine theta. And a square will cancel out. And you can see that this is important connection. Theta, if I bring the sine theta other side, so theta over sine theta, you see, I get that connection. Okay, this 4 goes there, and I got a 2k square. Okay, students, I think this part is clear. How to approach this thing, and hold on. I'm just stopping here, and as we know, I write the word as we know. That connection I'm using here. Theta over sine theta is what? See, bigger than 1. So this value equal to that. So this I will bring it here. So T2k square is bigger than that. If I take the root, I get a plus and minus root 1 over 2, or like this. It means it is coming between this. Oh, sorry. This is a bigger, not equal. Sorry for that. Bigger. Okay. In this situation, if we see here, this is a 1 over root 2 here, minus 1 over root 2 here. So it means bigger means you know it very well. I talk you about this many times. Whenever bigger comes, what we do, this and this. So we bigger than that. Okay. And this one. But you know, we have to go back to the question here. K is less than 1. Less than 1. Okay. And in this particular condition and second number, you know, we have given this first quadrant even. Okay. So given that, so it means I have to start from here and ending where? Till 1. So K value bigger than half. Look, I'm writing here bigger than this, but we cannot say it is continue forever. No, we have to stay in less than 1. Logic, because it is going right side, but we have to stop where? Till infinite? No, till 1, because he said that K is less than 1. I hope so. You got the point. And the question is completely over. Let's go for next. Question number 11. He said find x coordinate of A. For A, plug in y0. Now, when I plug in y0, this 9 is disturbing to students a lot. What is technique? Two techniques. Either you multiply 9 inside, make a disturbance reduce, or 9 will go under 0, finish. But here, no problem. But in the question, maybe next part, let me see. Yeah, in the stretching coordinate and the area integration part, it is better to multiply inside. Otherwise, this 9 will disturb you a lot. And not all, some students, basically, they are weak in algebra. That is why they're getting issues. Okay, student, I will do one fair thing. I will make it the power positive. These are disturbing again. Have positive 4 over x to power 3 by 2. This negative will go there. Okay, student, I'm doing it there. So cross multiply or do one thing. This goes there up only. Logic, because I want to bring same x values on one side. And basically, you know, upper power minus lower power subtract in case when same basis divide. Upper power minus lower power, I got x, so x becomes 4. Next, go equation of a tangent at A. At A, this is a tangent at A. Okay, at A. So at A, x is 4, y is 0. But how to find the gradient? Okay, for gradient part, I will differentiate. This is the only choice we have. Because we can't take the points. Because whenever curve involves, student, we have to go for differentiation. I said before, we have a equation of tangent or the normal, I have to differentiate. and area and curve we have to integrate. So let's proceed. 9 is disturbing. I bring 9 inside. Otherwise, you people get issue with this. 9 4s are 36. And power will come down. So 9 times 2 negative half. And from power 1 less. I believe this part is clear. After this goes down and negative 36 already negative 3 by 2 and from power 1 less minus 5 over 2. I will plug in this 9. This is a positive. I bring negative 9 over 2 x to power positive 3 by 2. 2 18 times 36 or yeah, and 54. Okay, now I plug in the derivatives done. Now I plug in what the a at x is equals to 4. Give me gradient of tangent. When I plug in 4 here, and let me check in calculator. Hold on. Let me check in calculator. Yeah, it is giving us 9 over 8. Be careful while putting. And now I'm finding it here. What is method to do? Y minus y1 equal to m times 2x minus x1. And coordinates, you know, students, coordinates are 4, 0. So x, y0 greater than 9 over 8, and x is 4. So y equal to 9 over 8x and 4 to cancel. I got negative 9 over 2. Did he ask special form? No. So we can stop it here or multiply into 8, no problem at all. Okay, 9 by 2, yes, correct. X coordinate stationary point, a maximum point. Maximum point means stationary point. I will take whole equation. And this will help me, okay. Copy and paste here. And I will plug in here what 0. So minus 9 over 2 x to power 3 by 2 and 54 over x to power 5 by 2. This will go here. 9 over 2 x to power 3 by 2. The way I have done the first part, same I'm trying here because I know students are disturbed with the powers. So there's a bigger power, there's a smaller power. I will bring it up. And 2 will go there, 9 will divide. So I just show you what I'm going to do. So x to power 5 over 2 over x to power 3 over 2 and 54 into 2 over 9. Okay, here I get 12 because 9 6 6 2 the 12. And upper power minus lower power, I get a 1. X to power 1, you write or don't write. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, you see easy. He said area between the curve, x-axis, and the line till 9. So area curve is x-axis, there's a curve until 9. So let's say 9 is here. So this area we talk about, okay? So let's start integrating the curve equation, and curve equation is here. I take the whole equation, and this again, this 9 will disturb to me. I can bring outside, okay, make easy, but some student getting issues. Basically, what is the formula of area? Area is equals to x1. What is x1? Is starting from 4. What is x2? Start ending at 9. You see? And dx must. Now this 9 you multiply inside or you bring outside. No issue at all. What is rule of integration, students? Increase the power by 1 divided by same. So if I increase, I got a half and down half. If I increase, this 4 cannot go out because this 4 multiply only this, but 9 is multiplying whole, that is why it goes out. Increase the power by 1, I got a negative half by negative half. The limit 4 to 9. Okay, simplify maximum, please don't put limits. This is a 1 over, student, basically when fractions come in denominator, I show you half, it will flip. You can check in calculator even. And this half, I'm writing root. Negative into negative, positive 2, 4 is 8. And this negative half goes in denominator. It becomes root of this one. So this way the chance of mistake reduces. And you type in calculator, I'm going to type, so 9 to 936, okay, because 9 root is 3. And ultimately, if we check in calculator, and 4 plus, yeah, it is coming 6 units square. So area. And I believe the point is very clear, and paper is completely over. I hope so you got a point. And inshallah, I believe if you have done some mistakes, no problem, please redo. And I say always, redo is only one choice to improve after understanding. If you will not redo, if you bypass it and try to get next problem, you will get a big issue. Please redo. Redo and then move on next. Inshallah, improvement will come 100%. Is the only best remedy of to get rid of these problems. Okay, and redoing your practice improves, the chance of mistake reduces. And what I do mistake while attempting, a lot of things are going behind of me, that is why I'm distracting sometime. Anyway, I think you got my point. And best of luck for the coming exam, and practice again. And inshallah, pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.